The tech battle between the US and China just got more serious, and this time, it's about the law. China has officially warned that it might take legal action against American groups that try to enforce the new US restrictions on Huawei's AI chips. Yes, you heard it right. China is threatening to go to court over this. So, what's actually going on? Recently, the US government announced new global restrictions on Huawei's AI chips, especially the powerful Ascend processors. US officials say these chips are a risk to national security because they might threaten data privacy and security. They've made it clear that any company or organization using Huawei's AI chips could face strict penalties. But China doesn't agree with this at all. Chinese officials have accused the US of using these restrictions unfairly, calling it economic bullying. They believe the US is trying to slow down Chinese tech companies and keep them from competing globally. In their view, these actions go against international trade laws. In response, China is warning that it could fight back using its own anti-foreign sanctions law. If you're not familiar, this law was passed in 2021. It gives the Chinese government the power to punish foreign companies or people who support what they consider unfair sanctions against Chinese businesses. This could mean fines, blacklisting, or even blocking companies from doing business in China. According to Bloomberg, China is already watching closely, and if US authorities start enforcing these restrictions, China might react immediately. This could turn into a legal battle that affects tech companies and supply chains around the world. Now let's talk about Huawei, the company at the center of this storm. Huawei has been working hard to develop its own AI chips, like the Ascend 10 series. The company was reportedly planning to start shipping the new Ascend 910C chip soon, and has another, even better, Ascend 910D chip in development. These chips are meant to compete with top processors from NVIDIA, like the H20 AI chip. However, these new US restrictions could seriously hurt those plans. Just as Huawei was getting ready to challenge other big tech companies, the US announced new rules to block Huawei's AI chips from international markets. The US says this move is meant to protect user data and stop foreign spying. But China claims it's a way to hold back promising Chinese tech companies before they can become serious global players. What makes this situation tricky is that it's not just Huawei that's affected. Any company around the world using Huawei's AI chips could now face a tough decision. Do they follow US rules and risk getting into legal trouble with China? Or do they work with Huawei and risk penalties from the US? As of now, it's unclear what will happen next. China says it will keep an eye on the situation and is ready to act if necessary. If the US doesn't pull back, China might officially use its anti-foreign sanctions law against American companies. That could mean lawsuits, trade bans, or even political problems. The next few weeks will be very important. Will China really take legal action? Can Huawei continue with its AI chip plans despite all the pressure? Or will this legal warning make the US think twice? One thing is sure, this tech war is far from over. It's no longer just about chips and trade. Now it's about laws, courts, and the future of tech leadership worldwide. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more updates on tech and international news, and click the bell icon so you won't miss what happens next. Thanks for watching.